his fingers with the tweet. I had cell phone on the hand, and it's going to be pretty interesting seeing what Bryan goes for here. I think what gave Swain the most trouble against Cloudy, like you were saying, one of Roy's biggest weaknesses was the offstage game. He got punished, but no, we're not going to see any surprises from Bryan, starting out with cute little Squirtle, and he already gets the first grab. This is going to be a lot of damage, and it's going to be particularly dangerous that close to the blast zone. And oh my god, a quick response there from Swain, not getting too much damage, but definitely putting Bryan in an uncomfortable situation and already forcing out the Ivy.
And you already see here the advantage of Roy. When you are so close to him, he can press buttons and he's safe. He has so much quick moves and with so much frame advantage when you're close by and you hit with the sweet spot. But that's gonna control, and again the nightmare of the recovery of Roy. Beautiful sequence there from BryanZ, again forcing that big weakness from Roy and getting what it was a very good lead from Swain, and now put it on BryanZ favor.
And we saw, I think what was most amazing was the pacing there from Bryan. He knew exactly how long he had to wait to throw out every single move, and then getting perfect timing on the down air to just end the stock. And right now he's packing a lot of damage, but Charizard is out, and Charizard with Rage is definitely something that you don't want to be facing.
Okay, already 76%, and more important, he's controlling the stage again. A lot of difficulty for Swain just to come back. Finally gets a mistake there from Charizard, and immediately gets the frontier to explode this poor fire Pokemon. And now Squirtle is back on the stage, very comfortable against 100% Roy.
Yes, and I'm actually finding it pretty interesting that he's deciding to stick with Squirtle, just getting more damage, keeping control of the stage instead of going for the IB. But we see how it's working out, barely taking any damage, going for the kill right there, but not quite getting him. But still, look at him, he's not giving him any chance to be on the stage.
Maybe trying to get sneaky with the water. I know that he has the opportunity to try to mix there, but at the same time, Ivysaur is stronger in controlling outside, but at the same time, it's so linear that recovery that even Squirtle can make a good Q there. And immediately, look at the damage. It's growing, and it's growing so much, 52%, and the spike! What is that? What a streak.
That would have been beautiful if he landed the second one with just barely, Swain being able to barely hang on, as Bryan's showing himself again to be very dominant. He's struggling a bit right now at the ledge, but he's got a pretty healthy lead. This is not going to be enough. The Jair from Roy, always a good option, but not being able to get the kill, and now he's in an uncomfortable position again.
Okay, the percentage is very close. The stocks are not close. Controlling very well BryanZ, even in the middle of the stage, not giving any option to come back. That's gonna be a huge mistake. I don't care if you commit, if you're gonna kill yourself. I'm gonna make it flash.
Well, that at least makes it look a little bit better than the SD. Bryan saying, okay, I'm paying attention. If you do something that I can punish, I'm going to punish it, even if I don't have to.
I need to show myself on the resource screen. I need to show myself in the last stock. So very well there from BryanZ, sending a message at the last stock. So I'm having a lot of difficulty again outside of the stage, being the biggest weakness of his character, and also a lot of difficulty like trying to mix it up for against the opponent. BryanZ reading very well every time that Swain was outside. But we are going again here, and let's see what changes, what adjustments Swain is going to bring to the table.
So again, we are seeing Town and City, and already the grab from Squirtle. This is going to be a lot of damage, and we see it even happen more than once. And Bryan even willing to go out and chase. Not this time, though. Try to keep him at the ledge. Swain able to slip by.
Okay, and without getting answer back. Okay, I was going to say 60%, still pretty oppressive. Immediately, Squirtle, even though his hitbox is pretty close, pretty small, he's been very well around the Roy's hitboxes and getting very nice punish. Very nice hits. Oh no! Not this way! Water beats fire, and also Roy's up immediately. Nice here, BryanZ, dominating the beginning of this second match.
And well, you said it yourself, that was super effective as well. A bit of trouble there, almost getting himself in a decision. But Roy, you said it too, the exploitable recovery. Squirtle able to just push him out, and he was gone. And again, Swain already barely getting any damage. He's just now getting him to 20, 30, 36, but he's already on his second stock, and he's taken over 80%.
BryanZ right now is feeling very comfortable, especially here with Squirtle. He's playing very well around Roy hitboxes, but finally it's time for Ivysaur to come to play. And
Yeah,
now
we
the
see
back air.
the Ivy always a strong option. The dash attack there, almost trying to connect into the B, not being able to find it. But at this kind of percent, Ivy can pretty much just end you with a lot of different moves.
Okay, the up B there to keep a little bit more space. Charizard is now time here to get the kill. A lot of difficulty, Swain, just to be able to even close out the first stock when BryanZ is getting very close to get this second stock. So very oppressive situation right now for the Pokemon trainer, which get the out of shield up smash and get ahead. And Ivysaur is coming now to try to cool down this Roy that is getting very desperate to get that first stock.
Well, but this is a very dire situation because Roy, Swain just barely able to find the first stock, and he's already lost 2 himself. BryanZ with a very, very dominant display, and we see the Squirtle, and usually as soon as the Squirtle is out, we see one grab. The grab leads to a lot of damage, and Swain needs to find an answer because otherwise he's going to be down 2-0.
A good thing for Swain is that Squirtle is pretty light, so if he can get a good punish, he can be able to even the stocks up quicker than he anticipates. But not with that type of hits immediately. Very close there with the spike, doesn't get it. Swain is still alive, but how much? Because this situation is getting difficult and more difficult with the pass of time.
Well, as we see, trying to pressure on the ledge, but whenever he does that, it goes for the forward smash. He's exposing himself a lot with these risky options, but he's at such a deficit that he needs to start throwing those out. He needs to find an answer quick, and BryanZ just being very patient now. He's not doing anything that can be punished. He's looking for the kill. He knows that he just needs one more good hit to end this game, and pressuring at the ledge with the up B. And now we have Charizard out.
Be very careful there with the out of shield up smash that can end the stock here for Roy. And there, the tech chase, and that's gonna be enough. The Roy's classics field now for Charizard. Nice there for BryanZ, getting ahead again 2-0. Again, BryanZ dominating on the loser side. He hasn't lost a single match since we have seen him here on the top 8.
Well, and it doesn't seem like he's going to be doing it unless Swain, is able to find an answer. We barely seen much from the Charizard, but Charizard has been there doing its job. He might not be packing a lot of damage like the other 2 Pokemon, but whenever BryanZ relied on Charizard to get the KO, he's found it. Right there we saw the tail, and that's just another one of Charizard's tricks. He can end you really quickly.
So this is gonna be one of those sets that is gonna be on the same stage. Swain wants to commit here to Town and City and trying to see if he can make the adjustment necessary, because now he needs to make a reverse 3-0. He wants to stay alive here on the top 8.
Well, and we see we're off to a pretty even start. So far, Squirtle with the pressure, and he gets put in a bad position here, but able to get the up B. Nice tech from Bryan, and able to tech and then get the kill with that reversal. He was just able to react so quickly, and the water, again, Roy getting hosed down and going already down a stock in this game number 3.
I'm feeling deja vu. That felt like a replay from the previous match. It was comically, I think even almost close to percentages. Nice there from BryanZ that again surprised Swain with another game beautiful from Squirtle, and now Juggle Time trying to not allow BryanZ to touch the floor. Finally gets it, but at what cost? Because 146% finally gets the stock, and Swain keeping this pretty close, but the nightmare is back. Squirtle is back. This little turtle has been the nightmare of Swain during this set, and now he needs to deal with it again.
Well, and we're seeing why it's been difficult for him, Squirtle. I think it's been very tricky. Bryan's been making it really tricky with his movement for Swain to land a good hit on the Squirtle while getting these devastating blows on him with the water, all of the damage he's been getting just from grabs, quick combos, and then Ivy comes in to finish the job, either Ivy or Charizard. Able right now at least to keep it pretty even as we see the Ivy come out.
Okay, Ivy time now, still pretty close on the percentages. Nice parry, and immediately getting a little bit of distance there to throw his side B and controlling a little bit, trying to cool down again. That's what Ivysaur does best, controlling with space, controlling with these projectiles. But now, okay, the back air again, surprising, now getting good hit and taking out Swain again out of the stage, and the hitbox of that down air. Surprising there, Swain, and still, but everything has been scrambled on this second stock, and he can be pretty close for any both of them.
I mean, I think I'm going to curse him, but this is the first time that Swain's ever had a lead, I think. set, and Ivy going a bit too far down and able to just come back. But Swain with the slightest of leads, he needs to find the kill right now in order to be a bit more comfortable. Is the back air going to do it? Yes, it is. And we have the Charizard. Charizard out here trying to close out the stock, but Swain finally with a stock lead for the first time in the set.
Exactly, and here, okay, and even though it's at high percent, he's trying to commit with Squirtle there. I'm surprised with that decision. No, throwing the water, not again. Oh my God, Squirtle's been a nightmare for this
You're so surprised.
Goodness, Charizard.
Again and again, the Squirtle just comes out and takes stocks. Squirtle doesn't care, and then he tried to go for the big damage, almost even, but now he's getting punished.
He's feeling himself very good with this Squirtle, even trying the up B there to get maximum damage, but still doesn't get it, but it's still pretty close. It's been very difficult for Swain to play around this sneaky Squirtle that's being very good at playing around this Roy.
Now the thing here for Bryan is that he needs to do this with a lot of confidence because Squirtle, he's cute and he's light. So big hit from Roy can definitely end it here. This is perfectly doable for Swain as long as he doesn't get himself put in a bad position like he has right now. I cursed him. I'm sorry again, Swain. I'm so sorry, but it felt doable. It felt doable until he got sent off stage and Ivy came out. He said, "Have this downer." My downer got nerfed, but it still does its job pretty well.
Squirtle did all the job for Ivysaur to steal the show. That's what happened on this match, but still, the one that still this set was BryanZ. Very dominating, still being undefeated on the loser side of top 8. This man comes with a mission. He wants to prove that the loser bracket was a mistake and is destroying everybody that is on